every renewable source is available on every project. But it is important that we as a team look at the options and select the ones that are possible, because we have such an incredible load on the system, right? These are massive facilities that consume an enormous amount of power. And so we need responsibly to look at, combating greenhouse gas emissions, and really smart choices in how we consume energy have to be made early. So, right, many times you will not be able to put that power directly back into your facility. You may end up selling it back to the grid. Utilities here can talk about that. We've looked at many of these options, and sometimes it's just, you're pushing energy back into the grid, but we always want to look at the opportunities available. So CHP is combined heat and power. So you can see on the bottom, you burn fuel to turn a turbine. The turbine expels heat. That's the arrow that's going up. The generator turns the generator, which produces electricity. So now you've converted fuel in gas or some other form, biomass. You could be shoveling wood pellets into this thing and have it burn wood pellets and turn a generator to produce electricity, which you either A, sell back to the grid, or B, run your facility through. But there is always this consideration, so understanding that it's heat. We have to dispel that heat that's generated. So if you're a greenhouse grower, awesome, right? You can heat your facility in the wintertime because you've got that amount of heat generated. But in the summertime, you got to figure out what to do with that heat. And that's a downside. So always looking for, this is not a one size fits all. This does not fit every facility. They're very unique, but for a lot of Massachusetts growers, they're an option.
Certainly, CHP is a great thing for a greenhouse where you need a lot of, where you're going to need heat in this climate zone. You're going to need heat 8 months, 9 months of the year. So that's the biggest spot where you get otherwise wasted heat back into your greenhouse that you'd be burning gas for anyway. That's the biggest spot.